nigga. I'm smacked already.
I'm about to call you.
No, nigga, hurry
Just
up.
answer, bruh.
No, nigga.
Answer, dog. Answer. I'm calling you, dog. Hey, let me reset the thing, Lily. What the fuck? I leave for 5 minutes. Bro, I leave for 5 minutes, bro.
What TV you put on?
Look, I leave for 5 minutes.
That's what they be saying too. They be like, it's buzzing on me.
I'm gonna start jumping in the engines when I score.
I don't know how you do that.
I'm gonna do it.
How do you do it?
Hey, but look, across, across the street from my job, they sell carts. Affordable carts. Look, it's like a tobacco shop. They sell fucking, they really sell carts. It's wild, man.
You bought one?
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store. Between the Washington football team and the San Francisco 49ers.
Bitch ass nigga, smack this shit out. Yeah, Zach.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 54 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. They find some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And some room to work. Past the 20. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. This one swung out here to Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the option, it's Sermon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now off to the races down the right side. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. after the fumble recovery. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words,
and down he goes. The 49ers get there. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The backup Murray, his first throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Murray. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. There to make the grab. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. A check down here to Jones. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the punt. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Fucking lay hit, bitch. Smack his ass, bitch.
6 yards out.
Shut the fuck up. You just said nigga ain't do nothing, bitch. You just mad cause he schooled with your city ass. Fuck the Bible. You ass, nigga. You streaming this shit, bro? Yeah. You want the whole world to see you come back on you, bro? Just say fuck it, right? What?
Here comes a return from a few steps
So what?
into the end zone.
So you just want the whole world to see me come back on you, bro?
So getting it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Ready to get water.
No, like shit.
Out
I
there,
swear.
set ready for this next drive. The Washington
Nigga, I've been
offense.
up since fucking.
After the long
So shut the
touchdown
fuck
we just
up.
saw, you wonder if maybe that's
What's
taken
up,
a
bitch?
little of the wind out of this offense. And a big loss here as he's taken.
It's just my defense too much.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the
And you
sack.
know it
They come
is.
up on
I
a
know it.
second
I
and
want.
a
What, nigga?
And
It's the
that'll
fourth
hurt the
down,
average
bitch.
a bit as this time they're
It's
able
the
to
fourth
get it
down,
behind the
nigga.
line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
Willis, who?
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Who?
It's some
Murray, who?
secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
He gonna try to say.
On play
They
action,
say,
he'll throw.
rolling.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll
Give me
throw
that.
it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw it back
Why did
across
he
his body.
catch that?
Picked off by Eric
That was
Stokes.
4th down?
And the 49ers
No, that was
are
3rd
gonna
down.
take over a couple
Why
of
did he
yards shy of
catch
midfield.
that? I could have got that safety.
How the that's fake, bro. This shit is so fake, bro. Like, how did he get
The 49er offense to get this drive underway. And with great
Go
starting
the
field position,
fuck.
1 timeout in their pocket,
Yeah,
they can still
bro,
come away
see?
with points here in the late
Who
going.
the fuck is Brucey? Where's the flag?
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting
got
look
some for
there
your
because
ass,
as soon
though.
as he got outside the pocket, I
Nigga.
thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
bullshit?
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks,
I got some for your ass.
defenses want to try and
Nigga.
keep bodies in front of them, and I think
Ooh,
that
catch me if you
discouraged him
can.
from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball, deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a
I could
message.
have had that shit, bro. Get the faking on me. You saw how I get the faking?
On 3rd down, Jackson. Blitz
Yeah, they
coming,
definitely
and
get the
down he
faking.
goes.
Use that time
Now
out,
they're gonna
bitch.
go for it. This isn't
Oh,
4th and
alright.
inches. This is 4th and
What are you
14.
talking about?
And Washington now going to use the first of
I
their
told
3
you when to call
timeouts
timeout.
as they get it right at the
Nigga.
32nd mark
Fuck
of this
her.
first half. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%,
No,
2
that
for
shit.
4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
Say what? Say what?
They'll indeed go for it. With Jim
Fuck, I did that shit wrong, bro. I did that shit wrong. I thought it was gonna be the other fucking running back doing that shit, dog. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Give me that shit. Give me that shit, nigga. What? Look, come on, come on. Come on, nigga. That's the Sean Tech. Look, you see? That's my Sean Tech.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, I fucked up, bro. No field goals, bro. A whole game, dog. No field goals, bro. You heard me?
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play
And make sure,
in the first half.
if you're about to win, quit the game, bro. Don't let the timer run.
On 3rd and short,
Don't do those stupid shit.
Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
What to go for it, man.
Timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well
And they're
make a play.
going for
They're
it.
going to at least line
The
up to go
aggression.
for it here on 4th down.
Play calling. From these motherfuckers.
He'll drop to throw.
I lied. Give me that.
Got a man, it's
Oh.
caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he got that shit.
In for a Washington
Fuck.
touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up.
Damn, bro.
This one's now 28-14.
I fucked up.
So
I should have
one
won for this.
halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross
But it's
country
all
to
good.
Orlando.
Like this shit, nigga, like you don't really care. You have to overthink that shit. You feel me?
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the
back,
balance.
bitch.
Second half action back underway.
Hold on, let me get a water real quick. After this play.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
I'm gone.
And they'll get him down right at
Go,
25, actually
bitch.
26 officially, so
That's
a
fine.
gain of one there.
Don't pick a play yet.
Bro, I got 20 seconds left. Something to be out of fun, I tell you.
Come on.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's what that is.
They go play action here on first down. And he
can't beat us with a
Brian Burns. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Blitz forthcoming. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down again. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offensive runs.
We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off at the 48.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What?
I see you lucky I haven't been running the ball.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your coach, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Well,
he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that would not be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time
like, first of all, the nigga in front of him is going to catch this.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
What?
And that will be incomplete.
Mark Andrews not catching that.
To let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense
comeback
in this 2nd half. Here's
bound to happen.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
There you go. What? Nah, that's it. You see how they did me?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What?
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Nah, but they just so much.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this up only to around his 18-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down.
This is what it should have been, bro, right here.
To a 1st and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Because look, I could have easily had a 3-and-out, scored the 2nd touchdown. Boom. Get the fuck out of here. That'd be set up my stuff.
Game here in the 4th. Extra point by McCann. Up and good. And they will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But it's 6-8 now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Right side, take it in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Washington.
You still want to play?
Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll let it go deep.
How you not see that shit?
The defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 75 yards.
I come back, you're fucking ass.
Make some inroads here on that deficit. McCann now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Your offense really can't fuck me. I don't know what the fuck I should be doing.
From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is
Come
incomplete.
on, I need that shit.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Oh, get the fuck out of here,
now
bro.
from the 33.
Oh, fuck, man.
They'll set up to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick.
All the way.
Into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Okay.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting.
See, a real nigga don't worry about that shit.
So they'll get
A real nigga don't quit.
following that pick 6.
They just come back.
The kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got room. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
How is that a user juke if you're outside already?
It's 2nd down.
This game is so fucking retarded.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And to give this time to the tailback. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Hey.
That's the end.
Hecker as he gets this one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga, if you lose, don't say
The
it.
49er offense
It's
set to get
because what you
this
did,
drive
nigga.
underway.
Because I wouldn't stop it.
I'm touchdown pass, a one-play drive
here.
last time.
Shut the fuck up.
See if the defense, you know,
Oh.
and for the 4th time, read it well and it's picked, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6.
Bro, man, it's just been favor you all day.
Hold up
And
his
the big
helmet.
boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient with catching the football and being comfortable, because you never know when a big play like this will happen for a big man.
That post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
He was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there.
That's so fucking
And the 49er hands team does its job. too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit on...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I'm off this.
And it's picked off. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has
How the
been at their
fuck you
best,
break your
but
leg?
these guys-
Get on GTA.
How the fuck you break your neck? It's the
Get on GTA for a little bit. Come on.